So, end of day, April 14th, 24 hours left. When you think about it, that's all that was. It's just about all done. Today was spent doing some running around, resetting signs, trying to be a little bit strategic in that sense, fighting off a windstorm and a rainstorm that was just ugly. Uh, had the town hall in Wetaskiwin and had a couple of people show up that had, again, wonderful. I think one of the best things of this entire journey is just to be able to enjoy the conversations and meet the huge diversity of people that are in all across this electoral district, and all different walks of life, different points of view, wonderful questions that make you think, questions that make you look not just into the short term, not just into the here and now, but way into the future. And it just brings so much texture. I can't get enough of being able to sincerely enjoy the conversations, no matter what the positions are, no matter whether we're debating until 2 o'clock in the morning over teachers and curriculum, or if we're talking education and how curriculums need to be developed, or where ideologies come or go, or where they fit or don't fit, the different cultural considerations and the different ethnicities within our municipal or within our electoral district. It's just, I think those are going to be some of the most treasured times of all. After the town hall, again, it was hitting the pavement as fast as my little feet could carry me and meeting as many people as quickly as possible. And that was the one thing that I didn't like, was that tonight was a little bit rushed. There was one or two conversations where I was just trying desperately to get as much information out there to as many different people as I could with what little time I had left. And I think I need to just take a breath and slow down just a little bit and reconnect with that. As a matter of fact, there's one particular visit that I want to go back to and spend some time with. I can say I had a real treat. A gentleman who has been a contributor, financial donation. For all intents and purposes, this entire campaign has been out of my own pocket. And that's not me whining. That's the way it is. And frankly, I've got skin in the game. And again, that's definitely the way it should be. I shouldn't be sitting here on the laurels or going off of other people's money. Anyways, this gentleman and his wife donated a certain amount of money to this campaign. The very first donations, and when he walked through the door, it was just a delight to see him again and have him engaged in the conversations. And it's almost like family. It really was. It was more than a handshake when we left. His wife, we wound up hugging, and it was just very family feeling. And honestly, you can't get much more grassroots than that. The donation that I have, I still haven't cashed the check. I know the depth of finances that have gone into this, and that's okay. I know that honestly, what I want to do instead of cashing his check is I really just want to frame the thing, just as a piece or cornerstone of memory in what has turned into an unbelievable 2 or 3 weeks of my life. And who knows what happens in 48 hours. Honestly, I've pretty much given up trying to figure out where this is going to go. In one moment, I'm thinking this is just going to be me as a grease smear on the pavement. In another moment, I'm hearing about people who I've never even talked to who are voting for me already. And it could go so many different directions. Ultimately, I still know in my heart of hearts this is going to be one of two PC parties. It's either going to be the UCP or the FCP. But I can't say enough how much I value and treasure all the conversations I've had, all the interactions I've had. And with every conversation, there's a gained insight and depth to not just the policy, not just the platforms, but the people and this entire constituency. It is amazing. It is one of the best gifts that I could ever have hoped for. We've been able to run a clean campaign all the way around from all the candidates, and we've been supportive of each other. There have been times when I've been looking at one of my co-candidates and we're talking about family challenges, and then I'm saying, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sidetrack you. Get your head in the game because we're about to go into a debate, and I need you in this. Or where I'm sitting beside somebody and we're on timed speeches in the forum, and I have to nudge the candidate so that if we go past our time more than twice, he's kicked out. And I don't want to see that happen because I want everybody present. Even from the very beginning, we all pitched in to make sure that all of us could participate right from the very first moment. We all want each other here. We all respect each other. It's been truly a gift. And for everybody that I've spoken to, for every time that I've been able to spend with people or interact or communicate with, for all the good and even for all the not good. There's been some pretty toxic stuff thrown out. I've been fortunate compared to some candidates. Some candidates within the FCP have actually been receiving death threats. I know passions run deep, but there's no need for that. None. We're very, very fortunate with the group of people we have here. We're incredibly fortunate with the peoples of this electoral district in its entire expanse. I couldn't ask for better. So this has been a good end of day. I'm looking forward to hitting the payment one more time tomorrow. Trying to reset signs one last time. And then after that, it's just waiting to see what it is that you are doing. And all I can ask for is get all the information you can. Make sure it's real information. Make sure you see as much as you can behind the scenes as well as up front, because in some cases, whatever is presented as the face doesn't necessarily translate into what's behind a mask. So beware. And that's not a shot at the candidates. I'm talking about party platforms. Huge difference between the two. But once you've got your information, make your informed decision and vote from the heart, and that's all that I could ever ask for. I will see you again tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it very much. Okay, bye for now. Stay safe, everyone.